stitch this all together for us, what do you think is in the works on the tariff front, really? And what's it all going to mean for the dollar and the economy?
Well, the headline about the Office of External Revenue is clearly meant to be a headline and speaks to President Trump's beliefs that we can raise a lot of money from tariffs, and that's quite possible. But there's more to it than that. Kelly, I brought a prop. This is a report that's making the rounds here in Washington quite a lot, written by the incoming head of the Council of Economic Advisors, Stephen Miram. It's a user's guide to restructuring the global trading system. And this is about connecting tariffs to our national security, to making sure that our allies and our rivals know what we expect of them and what they can face if they don't go along with some of the things that President Trump thinks is important, including reciprocity when it comes to trade. Are you committing to your NATO commitments, and are you meeting them? Those are all things that haven't really been discussions within international trade. This is a dramatic change if it happens. This is going to be the first major change to the way we think about international trade since the end of World War II.
Michelle, you know where I'm going to go with this, because the incoming president promised a smaller government. They got this Department of Governmental Efficiency. They're going to whack this, whack that. Now we're talking about creating a new agency. Isn't that going in the wrong direction?
I think that's President Trump's style, in that he wants to create a headline. I think he likes the play on words instead of the Internal Revenue Service, the External Revenue Service. And it's also about making the point that he wants other countries to pay for being able to ship to the United States. Now, the thing is, you'll hear a lot of economists say, oh, and we just heard Steve Leisman talking about it. Great point about just to what degree could tariffs be inflationary? The simple answer is everybody says, oh, the consumer pays for it. Not always. Oftentimes, currencies adjust. The country that's importing, their currency may weaken. And so the buyer here in the United States actually doesn't see any impact on the price. That's what we saw with a lot of the Chinese tariffs back when they were implemented the first time under President Trump. So there's a lot of trade-offs here, and it's much more complicated than I think it's being made out to be.